We spent $40,000 to ship our $1 million Lamborghini Revuelto from Los Angeles to Turkey to complete Gumball 3000. It was going great. Until it wasn't. Unfortunately, the car had a massive problem.
It's locked. Locked the whole rear end up.
Leaving us stranded at the side of the road in Serbia. We had no choice but to leave the car with the tow truck driver and keep going forward. Here's the issue. Serbia is not in the European Union, meaning it can't just leave. Our friend Under, who we call the sweetest fish, helped us countless times on Gumball. True to his character, he was back to help, driving his tow truck from Sweden all the way to Serbia over 20 hours. When he got there, we thought it'd be easy, and boy, were we wrong.
There's no power at all. You cannot turn on the ignition, anything. The steering lock is in, so we need to put the ignition on. See if we can turn it on. We cannot lift it either. Cannot drive it on even mode either because the battery is flat.
Now the challenge is getting it onto the tow truck. The back tires are locked. This car will not move under its own power.
It took us 2 hours to load it onto that truck.
Now that the car is secured on the tow truck, we have to get it out of this country. This car came in with zero paperwork, and we're about to learn how much of a problem that actually is. The impossible became the possible. Under crossed the border and headed straight home to Sweden, and that's where Damon and myself flew in to meet him.
Adventure continues, you know, from Gumball and all the countries we did to now in Sweden.
We're actually in Denmark. Sweden's across the bridge.
I know. Well, I was going to get to that. To Sweden we're going.
Oh, they're doing it right.
Hey,
Copyright infringement and all. Look at this. DDE Rescue Team. DDE.
Oh!
Hey, it's a rescue match.
Is this the same LP from the rally?
Yeah, it is.
Ah, all reliable here.
Never broke down for me. Never ever.
Well, unlike the Revuelto, which I'll get you to tell your story in a moment how that went. I know we had a camera guy there. Once you got to the border, that's when the chaos happened. Oh, Eric. He's being rowdy.
Welcome to Denmark. Next stop, Sweden.
So Denmark, what's it known for?
Sausage.
Sausage? We're in Copenhagen, where you live. It's only a bridge away, and because we're in the EU, there's no customs. So you drive between Denmark, Sweden, Finland, I assume. Norway's there.
Yeah.
It's all free reign here. It's pretty nice. How many days at the border were you stuck?
3 days.
3 days at the border, and it was way more complicated than any of us thought because the car was flown in, and then in Turkey they use a digital carnet. There's no paperwork. So when Under got the car, literally nothing in the car, no registration, no insurance, nothing in the car. Cars Inc. had all that for the digital entry. And once you're out of Turkey and into the EU on a land crossing, it's no big deal, you just drive across the border. But if your car breaks down and leaves on a trailer, it's completely different.
It's a total different story.
God. Nothing beats a Murcielago, man. Check engine light and all. The land bridge between Denmark and Sweden. First time entering Sweden will be any minute now. I'm excited for this, man. What should I expect in Sweden?
Nothing. IKEA.
IKEA's from Sweden. What else?
Yeah,
so we got meatballs, IKEA.
Meatballs and IKEA is like kind of the same thing.
Do you actually go there and eat meatballs?
No.
It's a lie! Which is cool. So it's the most expensive land crossing, border crossing in the planet.
No, not in the planet. In Europe.
In the world, in the galaxy.
Okay, probably in the galaxy, yeah.
I mean, oh jeez! I wasn't ready for that, Eric. He's so mild-mannered until he gets to Sweden. Hey, look, there he is! Sweden! Glammen, right?
Yeah.
As they say. Oh, you guys and your toll roads, man. Just put it in the gasoline tax like an American. I love the DDE rescue team. You guys are hilarious. It's always a Swedish fish rescuing DDE on Gumball Europe 2023 and then Gumball 2025, which you guys unfortunately weren't even on. You had to come save the day even then. Actual person in here? Okay, negotiate the rate, negotiate. Try to get a deal.
Hej, jag hade en brobil innan som var gammal när jag körde förbi. Jag har denna skylten kopplad med personlig skylt. Kan du hitta den på det?
I don't know what you're saying right now.
002.
But I'm pretty sure he's negotiating a better rate.
Sorry.
Tell her to pay cash. You'll pay cash, get a better deal. She can keep it.
Cash in Sweden.
Really? Oh, there is customs. I didn't know that. Look, they're right there looking at us.
Yeah, you need your passport.
It's in my trunk. Do I actually need it?
Yeah.
No. The master negotiator under has gone his way through the toll booth without paying.
Yeah, you paid it.
460 DKK.
Tjena! Tjena! Har vi hämtat folk på flygplatsen?
Flygplatsen, var någonstans?
Do you need my passport?
Nah, it's okay. Where are you traveling from?
Canada.
Okay, and where are you guys going?
Sweden.
What you gonna do?
We're going to hang out with this guy for 2 days.
Yeah, lucky you.
We're lucky.
No.
Anything to declare for customs?
No, nothing.
No.
Tack.
Tack så mycket.
That was easy. I didn't have to my passport. That's crazy. Plus, you have all the drugs in the car. That's insane. I'll tell you one thing. That was a lot easier than Turkish customs. And if you go back and look, that video is not private. I'm legally not allowed to tell you why. It's always an adventure here at DDE. You know what's weird? My hotel room. See, I can't open the window any more than this. The walls, they're literally concrete. It's supposed to be 2 single beds, but they have just 2 single blankets on one bed with 2 awkward pillows. And then there's the cut chair. Do you know what's even weirder? Hiring the old way. And that's why today's video is sponsored by ZipRecruiter. It is October, which means the holidays are upon us, and a lot of you that own businesses are getting ready to hire for your seasonal workers. I used to do the exact same thing at my previous employer, and it was really stressful because back then it was just paper resumes, and it literally took me all day, every day, sorting through, reading, interviewing, and 99% of the time, it was a waste of time. And that's why ZipRecruiter is number 1 resource when it comes to hiring. And the best part is, right now, you can try it for free by going to ZipRecruiter.com/DDE. ZipRecruiter's match technology works fast to find you top talent quickly and easier, saving you time, money, and you can do it from your phone. You guys know at DDE we like things to happen fast, the cars and results, and that's why ZipRecruiter has a really effective process. You would think that you post a job, people apply for it, you'd wait. It doesn't work that way. They have a huge database of resumes, and once you post a job posting, it's going to find someone qualified for your role and show them to you. Then you get to select who you want to apply for your position. It saves so much time. It's almost instant. It's no wonder why ZipRecruiter is the number 1 rated hiring site based on G2. It actually works. In fact, it works to the point that even we use it at DDE long before they sponsored the channel. Let ZipRecruiter find the right people for your roles, seasonal or otherwise. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. And right now, you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/DDE. Again, that's ZipRecruiter.com/DDE. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. In fact, now that I think about it, this might be a prison because I can't get out. There's a TV though. I just hope there's not sex. So the challenge of the border was the Canadian car needs to be here on a tourist temporary visa carnet, which lasts for 6 months. But that process happens when the car is not in country, and it takes a few days. So we expedited that process. I had to get insurance on the car, and then he needed a physical registration, which I had to courier over. So you left your house Sunday. When did you get home with the car?
We went Sunday evening and we were back at Friday around lunchtime. After 6 days, man. What a journey.
So we owe under, obviously, money, but more importantly, a huge favor for his time, 5 days. And that's not fun. You're sitting waiting all day and you just wanted to go. Had it gone smoothly, you would have been back by what, Wednesday night? Tuesday night?
Wednesday.
Yeah, so lost a few days for that, but long story short, the car is now at his shop, which we're going to right now. And now I gotta figure out what broke on it, take it to the Lamborghini dealership and figure out, will they fix it? How long will it take to fix? Do they have parts available? I'm really curious. Like, there's a few theories from you guys online, obviously the gearbox braking, the differential, but also there is an electric motor on the flywheel, much like a starter motor, that acts as a hybrid system. Maybe that locked up, who knows? But we did lose 2 gears before the ultimate failure, so that could be a software glitch. However, you scanned the car while he was in Serbia, and there's no error codes on that car right now, which is strange.
We are here. Select Cars finally reunited for the first time after Serbia.
5 hours on the side of the road in Serbia. You saw the videos. Now this is our first time seeing the car since that fateful day.
And I love that you guys put DD Rescue Team, because you literally saved our this. And there is,
Oh my God, from Canada to Turkey to Serbia, now it's in Sweden.
so as you guys know, this is all locked up on the back, which made this car virtually impossible to move. In fact, it took about an hour and 45 minutes that night in Serbia to drag this car onto the tow truck, which went horribly wrong a couple of times, but we saved it. That became obviously Under's problem, going all the way to Serbia to get it. Now, Serbia is not a part of the EU. That's a problem, and I'll tell you why. There's a whole bunch of countries in the EU that have made a treaty or a deal, and that allows everybody within those countries to basically drive and cross borders. You don't have to show your passport every time or have paperwork to bring your car in. Once you're in the EU, you are free to travel with your vehicle without all those headaches. Serbia is not part of that. So to get the car actually out of Serbia, this is all the documents that had to be filled out in order for that car to get out of the country. Now, you attempted to take it to the border of Hungary.
Yeah.
And how long were you there for?
Between Hungary and Serbia, I was there in 3 days.
3 days.
Yep.
Just think about that.
3 days.
This gentleman hung out for 3 days to get this car out of the country. So Hungary denied the car. So then you had to go over around to the Croatia border.
Correct.
Which eventually, obviously, it passed and we got it here. So thank you to this guy. Select Cars. Minimum you guys could do is go give him a follow. This car on the side of the road in Serbia was doing a very interesting thing. At the end of the day, when we were getting it on the tow truck, it was no longer showing a transmission fault. I don't know why. Cycled the key a few times, didn't show transmission fault, so I want to see if that's still on the dash, number one. Electric system is separate from the engine in this car. When you turn this car on originally, even when it's all good, the Revuelto turns on in E mode, and you have to physically turn a dial on the steering wheel in order to turn the engine on, which this car is not wanting to do right now because it's obviously locked up. I don't know mechanically what is wrong with this car, but because it's independent, the electric motors in the front wheels, there's one in each side, this car will drag itself. It will try to be like a front wheel drive car and pull itself. Now, Under discovered something interesting. You got it to move a little bit.
You can actually drive it both front and back.
Should we jump in it and just move it forward and back and see what happens?
Yeah, I'm really curious now.
Let's have a look. First time getting in this car. Dude, this is the weirdest thing ever. There's not a single light on this dash. Oh, that's the normal stuff. That's because of this decal going across the windshield.
Oh, yeah.
It's blocking the sensor. You try to turn the engine on?
Yeah, fine. It's just
What?
clicking.
Does it? Let's see. Yeah, it does not turn on.
It's funny because there's no check engine lights or anything like that, but it knows it's broken because it won't start.
Yeah.
EV mode. Oh, that's hilarious. Works for me. You guys want to do another rally?
Dude, let's just drive it home. This is the weirdest thing ever.
In your theory, why would it not start? There's no check engine lights. It's like,
Probably something in the gearbox is locking the engine to turn.
Isn't that interesting though? That it can move independently using just the front wheels. And that doesn't send any signals that like, hey, the back wheels are locked up, nothing. Now, originally when we pulled over, you can see in the video, it did have a red transmission fault. So
Yeah.
We're really confident that obviously something in the transmission finally gave way, or maybe something's jammed up with the clutches. We're gonna find out because we're gonna take this car to a Lamborghini dealership here in Sweden, thanks to Under's referral, because we were first talking about, well, where do we take this car? So we knew we'd have to take it to somewhere in Europe because he knows the people at this dealership. You didn't want to take this to a dealership and just be put on the back burner. That's number one. Number two is a huge shout out to Mr. JWW because his car had the oil cooler leak that he took to Rimac. He put a post up, and during that post, Lamborghini corporate saw it. And someone by the name of Tim Bravo, who is high up, reached out to James and said, we would love to have a look at your car and get it all sorted out. And James said, well, my good friends, Damon and Dave, who are also on the rally, have an even bigger problem with their Revuelto. And he said, put me in touch. So we've been having, for the very first time in my entire career of driving Lamborghinis, we have a corporate relationship started with Lamborghini back in Italy. And there's more to that story, but we'll get to that in just a little bit later because there's some interesting things. First of all, my car is highly modified, and they asked me about that.
What a funny looking trailer. Look how small the wheels are. It's like little baby wheels. We're going camping in this thing?
No, Swedish trailers are way better than American.
Better?
Yeah. You get more loading space because you don't need the tires with the fenders and everything.
Damn, that is wide. Oh, lowers. They're really on our trailers right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. You know, right now at home, this lip. Take note of that lip. And take note of that wheel. So we have to jump up. My theory, this is gonna go and spin right up and smash the back of the bumper.
This is about to get real interesting.
So we got the same,
Let's get a run at it.
you might have to. Well, at least we're saving the environment while we're trying this, guys.
Who drives the car onto the trailer?
You're the driver.
No!
Dude,
Okay.
it says it on your jacket in the back.
Damn it, official driver. You got me on that one.
Scooping glamming.
Blah, 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 blah.
Nobody help him. How much battery do you have?
Well, we can't charge it, but it's full thanks to him. He charged it up.
Just so you know, it doesn't split.
How trippy is that?
Ja, det är den stegen då.
The front's the easy part, obviously. It's the back on those skates we're worried about buckling that off and smashing the back of the bumper, which we don't want. This car's been through enough, and so have we.
Ah, careful.
So what I mentioned earlier is exactly what's happening right now. You guys want, I can call the Serbian kickboxer or tow truck driver to come help us with this. He pulled it off in Serbia on the side of the road using like random shit to tow onto. It's pretty impressive, wasn't it?
Vi måste reparera det.
En liten stund här sen.
You can't drive because the front wheels are spinning. So now we're gonna use the old fashioned Winston.
Stopp. Vänta. Du får ta bort gummiklossarna, det går inte heller.
No, tänkte lite jag med mig.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Nope.
Oh, you found a plan finally. You know what? You could have left it on the truck.
Så att,
It's a little hinge right there.
ja, prova igen. Yes. Yes. Sakta. En till sakta. Är det okej på din sida?
Ja, det är på väg ut.
Stop talking about meatballs.
Prova igen. Sakta. Bra. Kör. Okej här. Okej på din sida.
Ja, fan det. Det är okej.
Jag skulle vilja få i den rampen. Lite till. Så den är i luften.
Bara.
If I keep going, it's like you're just gonna touch that wheel.
Med vänster.
It's gonna be tight. It's gonna be tight.
It's a few centimeters, okay.
Ja.
I can put my finger. It's okay.
För då kommer kanten.
Yep.
Det tar emot här nu.
So here's that gap now.
Yes.
Ja. Yes. Så nu är du på. På min sida.
Damn, it's working. The plan's working.
Ja, kör.
Which plan? Ah, this plan. Yeah, this plan.
You guys. Oh. I was in slow-mo, guys. You have to take it off and do it again. I didn't get it. I was in slow-mo the whole time.
I'm done.
Could you imagine?
Alright. To a Lamborghini. Supposed to be there an hour ago. There's a select window for us to be there and we missed it. That must be the place. Look at that Revuelto right up front.
Dude, they got a Centenario here?
Japp. Det här var.
Damn. They actually got a lot of cars here. honestly, they probably have more cars than any dealership I've ever been to before this.
Yeah, we really appreciate it.
Hi, how are you?
Welcome.
Dave.
Richard.
Nice to meet
Hi.
you.
Corporate, because we've been talking with the guys, some of the people, you know,
Yeah.
Tim and those guys over in Lamborghini in Italy.
Yeah.
They said we can take it to any dealership in Europe we want. And so his recommendation was to make it your problem.
Yeah.
I was just complimenting your dealership when we pulled up. It has some of the best lineup of actual cars and inventory
Yeah.
out of any dealership I've ever seen in the world. I even missed the
seen those too?
Countach. So they have the new Countach, the Centenario Roadster, they have a Technica, they have a Evo Spider, the Sterrato, another Technica Coupe, a Revuelto.
A really cool and rare lineup here.
Yeah, it really is. Even the colors.
Yeah.
Like that color originally was a color they released on a Lamborghini Gallardo Super Leggera. I ended up painting some wheels on my very first Lamborghini like 12 years ago.
Okay.
That color. But what's the name of this paint again?
We need to ask Gabriel.
Yeah.
I'm in charge of the workshop.
Workshop.
Yeah. So
You just want to know what's wrong with my car.
and I want to solve it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Countach is wild.
How many did they make of those?
I have no idea.
There wasn't any.
But this car is beautiful. I really like it in this. Very classic Countach. White with this red interior is what they came in.
Yeah, check this out. Just around my shoulders is a Technica.
This is another one, right? Very unique specs in here. The colors are very rare. This is actually the factory satin paint. No, that's
paint.
You know what's crazy? That's not only is that the paint, but this has no PPF on it.
Well, she's naked.
These very unique wheels that have this carbon overlaid disc kind of fin design.
So this is actually the launch car. So when the car was launched back in 16 in Pebble Beach, this was the exact car that was standing there and then driven on Goodwood Festival speed and everything. You know the launch car, so this is 0 out of 20 and this is made by the factory.
Oh, it's actually
I didn't pick up on that.
as opposed to saying one.
Yeah, so yeah, when you post this, everyone will know that there's 21 cars.
So there's 21.
Yeah.
This is the missing car.
By the way, there's our car right there.
Well, you want to see my mess of a Revuelto?
Yeah.
So what's the strategy here, boys?
Yeah, what's the strategy to just yank this thing out of here? And not hit the wall?
we don't work with strategies.
I like
We don't work with strategy.
That's why he got the car out of Serbia. There was no strategy.
There was no strategy.
Push it.
Push it?
Push it real hard.
Push it. Get it out, Serbia.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Scratchy, scratchy. Da-da-da-da.
Scratchy, scratchy.
Scratchy, scratchy. Okay, contend it. Let's go.
Yeah.
This is flat rate. We want to have this car fixed and running within 1 hour. That's what I asked for.
Yeah.
They say it's like pizza in the 90s. It's 30 minutes or it's free.
This is Sweden. It's different here.
How's it work?
We do it fast.
Do you really?
No.
Opposite.
So on.
Don't drive it, please.
And don't release the handbrake.
Don't release that.
Okay. Release the handbrake, launch control.
That's going better than I thought it would go.
Yep.
Maybe I spoke too soon.
Jag kör tills ni säger stopp.
Sakta nu när man kan.
Lite lugn då, ja.
Sakta.
Finns det en pass?
Ja. Stopp, sluta. Kan han höja den förresten?
Wow.
Kan han höja fronten eller?
Well, I'll be goddamn. That actually went a lot better than I thought it was going to go. But what do I know? All I know is I'm currently in the way. I'm not refusing to move right now because I'm holding the camera.
Lite till höger va?
Ja.
I think I'm joking.
Det blir en gång lite.
Can you guys move the car, please?
Again.
We're going to do the DD way. We're going to try to drive it like this.
Just the handbrake. But very. But we don't want.
Launch it. Launch it.
By the way,
I know.
I'm doing 300 kilometers an hour. We unfortunately cracked the lens on our camera.
No, we didn't. You did.
That's 300 in Serbia. Even the logo, look at that, the pitting, that's amazing. I'm gonna push the car back to one finger. It is impressive that with the engine not running and literally the car off, that the hybrid system allows us to operate independently for a situation like this right now. I'm actually shocked and impressed.
It's almost like I've driven a car with locked up rear wheels before. That's starting to remind me, dare I say, is the F12 at the moment. Just permanently got the handbrake on the whole time. Your wheel skate system is the only thing that's making this car drive around. And the fact that for some weird reason, it actually drives independently, even though it's got this problem.
Yep.
Whatever Lamborghini did, they made it so that it can communicate and still move the electric wheels, even without the engine running. It's actually really...
In low speed, I think if you're going in...
Hold on, let's... You want to do a high speed?
Hold on.
How fast do you think it will go with this?
Was it in Corsa? Well, time to find out the fate of the Revuelto.
Revuelto.
I'll never forget that.
Revuelto.
The heavy R.
Revuelto. You gotta... It's the V is pronounced as if you're sounding it as a W.
Revuelto.
Revuelto.
You can see we had to drag the tires across the concrete. Look at that.
This is functional.
It got punctured?
Somehow.
When
I don't know
when
where.
it
Oh,
slipped?
see, it's a tire.
I don't know where though.
Somewhere it's punctured.
Yeah, when it's...
So is it flat right now?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
So it got punctured.
Oh, there is an old puncture here.
Maybe when it twisted and that thing hit, something came out of the air.
Oh, a little plug right there.
The plug there. So maybe we can just unplug it or plug it again.
Maybe just put some air in it.
It was probably Turkish customs.
It didn't hit this?
Oh, crazy.
Yeah. That's where it locked up on the tire.
Oh, what do you see? Men det där har ju läck för. Kontroll, det är ju...
It's a leak control. Okay.
What?
A leak control. So this is the second gearbox or third? Third.
This transmission was leaking and it went back to Lamborghini in Vancouver. They took something apart and like sealed it. And when they sealed it, they sprayed all this stuff on it so that if it leaked again, you could tell.
Well, someone's looking up here. Look in the corner up there.
Right here.
Yeah. It's a bunch of gunk in there. Looks like
That's all right here.
a CV boot or something.
Yeah, it's all coming from right. It's coming from right here.
Maybe we'll ask Lamborghini mechanics for their opinion on this.
I could give you my professional.
I gotta take the day off. We got this.
I can give you my professional opinion.
How's it turning now?
I don't know.
Pressure. Yeah. Try now.
Yeah.
You hear? They're strong, hey? It's in opposite directions right now.
Yeah.
But they won't turn the same direction.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah. Something's leaking for sure.
Is that motor oil or? Is that...
Taste it. Taste it. Taste it. Taste it. Taste it. No, you switch fingers. Taste
No,
it. Taste it. I thought you were a man.
I don't
taste
taste it. I think it doesn't smell like trans oil. I think it's engine oil.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
We're trying to figure out where that oil's coming from.
There's a bunch of oil in that pipe right there. Or crease.
And document by taking photos?
Yeah, and send it to the factory.
Before taking it apart. We just FaceTime them.
They'll want to document everything. It's the new car.
Yeah.
Just like when they did it on the previous times, step by step by step.
Oh, wow.
That's how they developed the car.
As Dave mentioned earlier, Lamborghini corporate in Italy reached out to us. They're gonna cover the car all on warranty. That's a Canadian car. Technically, it's supposed to go back to Canada for warranty work, but they pulled some strings and right away they're working on it. Plus, they also invited Damon and I tomorrow morning to fly to the factory for an exclusive factory tour, drive a car and experience everything Lamborghini. This is a really big deal, so if you haven't right now, go smash the subscribe button and join us on this crazy adventure that is DDE.
Hey, thank you for getting everything done.
No problem.
Please send Dave an invoice.
I won't pay it, but I want it for a souvenir.
Yeah. Off to Bologna.
Bologna, okay. Say hi to the Italians.
Have you ever been to the Lamborghini headquarters?
Yeah, we've been.
Good time?
Only at the museum, not at the factory.
Ah, we're getting to go behind
Not that
the
famous
secret doors.
Behind the curtain.
Behind the curtain, we'll find out what happens. Okay,
All right.
we'll see you shortly.
Fly safe. All right.
Not going inside me. Jesus.
That came out wrong, but
This is weird. Sorry, my English is not so good. I gotta fire one of his employees.
It's Andre, right?
Yeah. Unfortunately, we have to let you go, man. Andre asked me if I would fire you, and because you had the balls to do it, so half your get the out of here. You gotta take it seriously.